at the spot, and you know I'm steady blazing.
Everybody sleep, man.
Capricorn, how you doing? So, wow, did you see that spirit? Well, just past my eyes, the spirit. Did you see it? Did you see it? Do you wanna? Anyway, Tiana or Tatiana or something beginning with T, okay? Or blue tits, or you're looking for something. Why on earth do you lot keep getting this phallic connections? Capricorn, how you doing? So I've already done your kind of reading, but I thought, well, we're going to do your channel messages, but I'll explain towards the end. Capricorn, this is your channeled intergalactic messages for February 2021. School of Rock or School of Fish. Now, what is it about these parts? Because I keep hearing like I'm looking for an apartment, or I'm looking for a job, or I'm looking for Elijah, or I'm looking for things. Like I'm looking for a school, I'm looking for a fish, I'm looking for a snapper. I'm looking for someone to just snap me up and whisk me away, is what I'm hearing. Now, you seem to be coming up a lot, Capricorn, about these body parts, like looking for boner parts or looking for, like, food references. But I think that's you probably going to art school or going to... I mean, I keep hearing school. Well, a school is also a school of fish. So a lot of you have got so many references around a Pisces energy at the moment. But like, I'm looking for a school near you, or it's like I'm coming to a village near you, or it's coming to a show near you. It's like I want to come, because I'm hearing, move closer. It's like I want to move closer. It's like I can't quite get to you and I can't quite reach you, but I want to move closer. Now, it's like this energy that's approaching you, Capricorn, or you're approaching someone, but it feels like I'm approaching school, or I'm approaching art school, or I'm approaching a part, like meaning I'm looking for a certain part. So what are you looking for? Like I'm looking for a certain acting role, or I'm looking for, see, again, role. That's bread, bruv. Or I'm looking for dough. There you go. I'm looking for dough, like I'm looking for money, right? So it's like, look, I'm looking for dough, I'm looking for money, I'm looking for a donor, or I'm looking for a donor. Because I keep, or like a donor for something, like a part, like I need a certain part, and I'm looking for a donor. Because I don't know why I keep picking up all of these, like eggs or arms and legs. It's either eggs, or eggs is eggs, but like arms and legs. So I'm looking for a new leg. I'm looking for a new arm. I'm looking for someone to take my arm up the aisle, or I'm looking to get married, or I'm looking to move, or I'm looking for a certain acting role, or I'm looking for a certain position. And it feels like there are a lot of you, like you're looking for a physician. Position or physician is also what I'm hearing. Like a physician would be precision. Oh man, you'll come up in another reading. I think it was your own, was it? I don't know. Another reading that I've done channeled wise, but it was like I'm looking for an operation, or I'm looking for a physician, like to... So, oh, okay, some of you are looking for a circumcision. How's that? But like, I'm looking for a circumcision, like I keep saying being circumcised. So some of you don't want any more kids or children. They keep saying, like, during your February reading, Capricorn, that you're looking for a certain part. Now, this might be a Cancerian where I'm looking for a certain part for my motor. Like, I need a certain part so I can travel. And I'm looking for a part for my car. I'm looking for a travel ticket. Or I'm looking for, like, a school. Because I keep hearing, like, I'm looking for a school of rock. But, like, I'm looking for someone that's buff and rock. It's like, I'm looking for something that's rock hard. And more like Rocky Balboa that could take a punch. Or I'm looking to, like, I'm looking for someone that's more stable and more fit, or like, I don't know, because I heard fit and then fit to drop as well. So unless any of you are like fit to drop, where you're kind of pregnant and stuff like that, and you're like, look, I'm looking to move because I'm fit to drop in a minute. Because man, a lot of you, I mean, I think you're on the verge of pulling the trigger away from your past, and you're kind of like, you know what, I'm just about fit in order to burst. And I'm just about fit in order to give up on the whole lot altogether. So, like I said, you're really trying to move on, Capricorn. So why are you not? So the only thing that I can think of that is stopping you is external forces that you've got coming up for February, which is one, making a decision. So you've got Libra, okay, peace, man. But like, I need to make a decision, and I'm coming up against it. And the only thing that is stopping me are certain things of needing a part, which is I need an apartment, I need a job, I need to move, I need a fucking new arm or new leg. I mean, I've got no idea. I mean, is this Jake? Or you're right, Jake. But like, sorry, bruv. But like, I'm looking for a new leg. Like, I'm looking for a leg up, basically. Like, I'm looking to get boosted, right? So, like, what is this about boosted? Like, I need to get boobs. Some of you need to get new boobs. That might be a new part that you're looking for. I need to get a new boob tube, or I need to get YouTube. Some of you are looking to make a YouTube, or you run one. But it's like, I'm looking to look. So it's kind of like you're observing, if I'm honest, Capricorn. I don't think you're doing that much approaching. It's kind of like you've got this Two of Cups energy for a lot of you, I feel, where you're kind of like, look, I'm approaching, and I'm approaching like a cautious lion, or like I'm approaching and I'm approaching it and I'm approaching it, but like I don't know if it's going to be accepted, or if I'm going to be accepted into the country, or if I'm going to be accepted for college, or if I'm going to be accepted for a grant, or if I'm going to be accepted for the job. And it feels like that a lot of you are really trying to move away from your past. But I always say, don't connect with past energies. Always connect on with light, vibrant, new beginnings in life. And I think a lot of you Capricorns out there, you know, you really are trying to do that, you know. And I think that a lot of your channel messages are really coming through as where there are external forces that are stopping you from doing it. Like, I don't know, because I keep feeling like I'm locked, like I'm Locks, the name Locks or Goldie, but Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You're definitely dealing with a 3, which is a Hangman, Pisces, Meg Ryan, Billy Crystal, or Crystal. You're right, Crystal. But like, I mean, I don't think you're all in third parties. I mean, why do people go into a third party relationship? I've got no idea. Well, basically to be scored or learn. But it's like, you know, I need to learn. Like, I need to learn about you. I need to know more about you first. It's kind of like this getting to know someone, right? But this approaching energy of like, well, I'm approaching you, but I need to learn first, like a new language, or I need to learn a new job or a new skill. And if it is a skillet and a fish, then it might be like I need like a school of them. Like, I need to know if there's a school there for me. If I move and I've got kids, I need to know that I can put them into a school, okay? Because I really think a lot of you are thinking of moving. Like, you're physically thinking of like packing everything up, getting gone and moving. But you've got kids and children, and you're thinking, you know what? I really need to know if the school is going to accept my child, or, you know, sorry, I'm just getting distracted by a cockatiel. This is, man, I wish the shops would open again, but they're not at the minute. Yeah, I need an haircut, bruv. But vanity. But like, someone asked me, he said, why do you snap? I really want to know why you snap. It's the sassy snap, but it's also a snap that I come up with Snapchat from the front and from the behind, taking a picture, unless any of you are being in prison and you need to give yourself a mug shot. Because I'm definitely hearing that, just stand there in front of the camera and like mug shot. Oh man, it's like they got my picture. So someone's got your picture. So I don't know what this is for. Someone's got your mug shot. Okay. Oh, your mum shot. Someone's got a picture of your mum. What on earth is that, really? Are you going into the the Goonies? I got a picture of your mum. It's real cheap. I mean, what's that for? I might be a Scorpio. But like something to do with, I've got a picture of something. Or a picture of my, like, I think a lot of you like have got this picture in your mind of what you want. I really do. And I've got this picture, and it's kind of like, that's where I want to live and that's where I want to be, or I've at least got this in my mind of where I want and where I want to be. And I've got this idea, but I need to pitch it to someone, which means I need to pitch it to someone, so I need to pitch it to myself. Like, so I need to ask. As I'm saying, a lot of you, you've got this energy around you where it's approaching to ask someone something. And I think that a lot of that is to do with your like aspect of moving on from where you are. And I think it's also approaching someone in order to ask about relationship for a lot of you. Because I think you've been sizing, because we've been coming up with all different sort of shapes and sizes of body parts and things, right? And I think a lot of you is where you've been kind of like reserved and reserving your tank and reserving your energy, and which is Sagittarius, Cancerian sort of feeling for a lot of you, or 7. But like tower energies as well. Like I've been reserving the tank in order to be able to give my full like self to this person. Like I'm kind of like, I don't know if I can give my full, because man, I mean, what is it? Somebody comes in as a like with 2 legs and 1 arm, and I don't know if I can give my full self to you. You got the full energy here, which is meaning that someone's at a distance, and it feels like I don't think I can give you the full load. Or like I don't know if I can bring all of myself with me, which means oh, hold on a minute, Batman. It's like I need to bring my utility belt. So you're kind of like, hold on a minute, Batman. Where's Robin? So Robin. So you got 7 here. So you've kind of got Robin realms, but also like ducking and diving, like a Del Boy sort of energy, right? Or Derek, or Del, or Dave. Be like, you right, Dave? He's like, no, Rodney. It's like, it's not. It's like, no, your name's Dave, innit? It's like, no, it's not Dave. Like, everybody asks me, bruv, your spirit name's Dave. I got no idea, bruv. All you want to, what's my spirit guide's name? Elzebub. You know, be careful what you listen to, because you might be talking to the devil, right? So, I don't know, what's that? I might be talking to a Capricorn. Oh, okay. Steve, you might be talking to a Capricorn. Steve, do you talk to Capricorns? I don't know. Any of you out there are interested in Steve? Or you know another Steve or Stevens? But like I'm saying, be careful, you might be talking to a Capricorn. So you're approaching a fish in certain ways, or you're talking to a Capricorn? What is that? You might be talking to Elzebub, which is the devil, which is a Capricorn. So some of you Capricorns are talking to a Capricorn? Really? How's that going? But like, I don't know, you might be all I keep hearing is you might be talking to a Capricorn. So I don't know who that means, me or you, because I'm getting lost. It feels like this, well, Virgo, there you go. So it's like, well, I don't know, I'm lost, I'm confused. Did you mean that or don't you mean that? What do you mean? And you had that last month, right? But it's kind of like, hold on a sec, bruv, what do you mean? It's like, I'm trying to tune in. It's like, did you mean that? What did you mean? Hold on. Care? Yeah, no, I'm sure that's what you meant. And it's kind of like this, man, you really could be dealing with the Pisces, because they're like that. It's kind of like, hold on, did that mean something? Or like, do you mean that or do you not mean it? Or like, are you sure? You're like, no, I'm positive. And you're like, well, okay, well, if you're positive, then I'm negative. So you kind of got Libra here. So you're like, hold on a minute, I'm trying to look on the bright side of this. It's like, am I getting my wires crossed, or do I actually physically have a connection with this person? And is it now making me think and contemplate, you know what, I can't keep my eyes off this fish, or I can't keep my eyes off this school that I'm interested in. And I kind of got it in my vision here, and I know where I want to go, and I know it's there, but it's kind of like I don't know how to approach this person to actually physically ask. Or I can't, which means that there's more of a can or can't energy of Libra of like, well, I want to, but I can't. Or I feel I should, but I don't know if I can. Or like, I don't know, like, if I do ask, then is this going to like make this connection real? Because it's kind of like, well, I want to make this connection real, but I really don't know if it is, and it isn't going to happen unless I make it happen. So you kind of got this very strange energy of like, I don't know if I can give you wholeheartedly what you want, or I don't know if I can give you a relationship, or I don't know if I can give you all of my body parts. So why do I, like, all of a sudden, like, you've come up with like the sausage party? Well, that was probably because it was your birthdays, right? So there was a party. But I don't know, because I keep seeing like these arms and legs flying everywhere of like Rick Mail, like like Wayne's World or something, like Wayne's World, something called Dwayne Dwibbly or Red Dwarf Virgos. But like it's like what is it? Someone does that a lot, right? Or like, I don't know why I keep seeing like wobbly things, like wobbly, like jubbly, like lovely jubblies. I mean, that's Del Boy Rodders, right? But I mean, that's jubblies. Be like, man, look at them wobble, or like jobble, or I mean, what on earth is it for? Like silicon or something. But like, I don't know. I mean, I keep seeing things like wobbling, like jubbling, like jelly or something, or jam, jelly, Kelly, and then Kelly, or jam, jam, hot. This is jam hot. Bubble, 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 bubble butt, bubble butt, bubble butt. Someone could have a bubble butt or something. Or what on earth is that for? Wobble you? I said that before. Wobble you? Capricorn, man. I'm going to lose a lot of you, I reckon, because I think, man, what is this blurting idiot going on about all this jelly and all of this ice cream and God knows what else, and ice cream for ice cream, and it's like, girls, scream if you want to go faster. Because someone, man, is like likes it all fast, and like, there's nothing bad in that. That's what I'm saying. I think this connection is kind of getting stronger for someone, and they're like, you know what, I can't risk the temptation. Like, I'm like going to take a big risk in asking, but I know that if I want it, I'm going to have to. Because it feels like I don't know if I can bring my whole self with me, which means kids, right? I mean, unless you come in parts, but I mean, you're not fucking go-go gadget or anything, right? You're not a toy, so you got to be a human person. And if you can't bring all of yourself, well then, that means that the other part of you is a child, right? So you've kind of got this, will this person accept me if I've got children? Or, like, will they accept my kids? You know, will they accept being a father or stepfather energy? Because you've kind of got that, like, you know, they come part and parcel, right? You know, you meet someone that's got kids, they come part and parcel. I mean, unless anybody's delivering their child in a parcel, or something's being delivered in a parcel, they're saying that you might be delivering something in a parcel. DBS or anything like that might be delivered to somebody. But they're like, I need to bundle all these things into this box and wrap it up and send it. Right? Well, that's not a person. So why are these people being travelled in boxes? Unless they're immigrants. Unless it's like, how do I get from one country to another without smuggling myself in or through? Because something's being smuggled, they're saying, like smuggled in. Well, this might be drugs. It might be drugs. It could be prison. Who knows? Something being smuggled into prison for a lot of you. If you know anybody in prison, they're probably smuggling, right? Or smudging. What's smudging? A lot of you smudge or do whatever. I don't know if I've got any of that around here anywhere. I don't know, but hold on, let me find my spiritual utility belt. Let me find my smudger. But like, man, these aren't making any sense, Capricorn. Well, are they to you? I don't know. I think your main message is to come out the joking side, is that you've got nice, vibrant, fun energy around you, right? But there's this contemplating energy that a lot of you are kind of doing this Virgo-y type sort of Libra energy of like, oh, well, hold on a minute, I've really got to make a decision. Do I leave? Do I go? Who do I want? I mean, are you dealing with a Meg Ryan or Billy Crystal or something? Right? No. Never deal with a free if they're in a third party, right? Because you got this, it's my party and I cry if I want to. So y'all got Aquarian energy birthdays, right? Is it? I mean, I don't know. Listen, I'm just a psychic medium. I don't know when you lot birthdays are. I just know when my own is. March. But like, what's I hearing? Marchant as well. Marchant. A merchant. Libra. Something to do with a merchant. Merchandise. Being smuggled in. Someone's smuggling in merchandise. Or like, listen, we need a new heart. It's like, well, we can't get one, but we might be able to get you one on the black market. Let's just... like, just wipe that off and get that off. It's just, bruv, it's just an arm, it's okay. It's just like, get rid of a bit of dirt and then just whack it on. I mean, what on earth is that? It's like, well, we're just going to smuggle it in and then just spit on it and clean it up. That'll be alright. I mean, some of you are spitting and polishing. I mean, what are you spitting? Man, yo, get out of my head. Well, I don't know. Seems quite tempting if someone's like spit and polished, like very well polished somewhere. It's like, well, that's polished and that's smooth. So you've got a smoothed, polished surface, or whichever way. So you've probably been listening to the old Capricorn readings where I said you need a shave, and you're like, well, brother, I did. And that is polished and clean. So some of you are just like germaphobes or cleanophobe or something, and you like it clean, it's like, listen, I play fair and I play clean, and I don't play dirty, and I don't play Texas Hold'em. You might be from Texas, well, you can go and shoot your blanks somewhere else, right? Because I don't know if someone's impotent or they're shooting blanks, or like you're shooting at a shooting range, but like it's kind of like this gun of like, and it's just like this thing that comes out and goes bang, and you're like, is that it, bruv? Is that it? It's like, that was over, quick, wasn't it? Or like, I don't know why I'm keeping up. On your marks, get set, go. He's definitely dealing with around a Cancerian energy as well for a lot of you. I don't know where these are coming into your lives or into play. But again, it's like Chucky playtime or something. It's like playtime, play school. Like, you're definitely dealing with a fish of 3, like play school. It's kind of like, Steve, you're going to say that again? Yeah, it's kind of like play school. Like, I don't know if you're looking for children and that you want to find them like a nursery or a play school or like a secondary school or like the 3rd school. But you're definitely dealing with 3, that's for sure. Now, y'all don't have to be dealing with third parties. God, why on earth people are in third parties, I've got no idea. Right, well, I do, you're karma. But, you know, it's never on my boat. But again, you've kind of got like someone's tickling their boat here, floating their boat. Stephen King, we all float down here. Someone's floating someone's boat, whatever it is. Someone's got a boat for someone, or a float, fishing float, fly fishing. It's like, come here, fish. It's like, come on, fish, come over here. It's like, I know I've got you. I know I'm luring you in. It's kind of like this fly fishing with J.R. Hartley or Jen or something, or Jam, or I don't know. But like, Jenny, don't be hasty. And it's like, right, hold on a minute. And you're like, it's right, I got myself a little fly, right? And it's like, lie, or something. And it's like, okay, fish, there you go. And like, it's like, oh no, and, oh man, like, what are you teasing me for? And it's like, well, I could be Maltese or the Germans. And it's like, fly fishing by J.R. Hartley or J or R or Sue Ellen or Sue Lynn. But like, they're just about take it, and it's like, look at the size of what I've just caught. So some of you have landed yourself a huge fish, or you want to, but I don't know what. It's kind of like this approaching, teasing energy, unsure Maltese, or like, I want to please you, I don't want to tease you, but I'm trying to lure you in. And it's, man, what on earth is it? Y'all got to be dealing with a flirtatious fish or something, because it feels slippery when wet, born slippy. Someone's born wet or like wild. It's like, well, I like it wet and I like it wild, and I like to tease before I move to Malta, or like before I melt, which is a Malteser, right? It melts in your hand. It's a bit like a quaver. You put it in your mouth and it just all of a sudden it disintegrates and you're like, cheese. Someone could be sucking cheese. Who knows? But man, what are y'all coming up with these weird energies, Capricorn? But I definitely keep picking up like someone behind something, right? And they're kind of like, phew, like fishing, physical fishing, or like trying to like bait someone in, or have a debate with them, or a master of something, whichever way it is. But like, it's like, okay, I've kind of got your attention. It's like, hello, I've got your attention. You're like, yeah, no, it's because I'm a fish and I'm looking at your rod, or I'm looking at your like your fish. And they're like, well, if I am a fish and I'm looking at your fish, then man, I'm looking at your parts, right? So it's like, well, if you're a fish and you're looking at my fish, then look at the size of both of our fishes, of what we could do with two. So like, well, if I've got a fish and you've got a fish, then we're either one in the same sex relationship, or two, you just are a Pisces and I'm a fish. Or I'm not one, but I have one. Do you know what I'm saying? So I have a kipper and you have a fish. So you have a school of fish. So you're like, look, if I've like, because again, red dwarf, Virgo energies, you're looking at smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast. So you got that, bro, I'll be back for more, don't worry, I'll be back for breakfast at Tiffany's. So, yeah, I thought about breakfast at Tiffany's. She said, I think I Remember the film line? Yes, I recall that thing. I just kind of... anyway, so it's kind of like this, man. It's kind of like I've got this person in mind, right? And it's like, listen, fish, I see you, fish, and I know that you want my fly, and I know that you want this, and it's like, so I'm going to like throw it out there. I mean, if you don't believe in the metaphysical stories, you're really going to have to grasp your head around it. We're talking about a Pisces energy, right? But like, I'm going to have to like throw this out there and throw this line and kind of reel you in to tempt you, okay? And then when I've got your attention, it's kind of like I'm just going to like pull it away, and then it's like, so pull back on the offer and pull back on the strings of reins around Lorraine or Cancerian or a 7, and it's like I'm trying to get you to move, or I'm trying to get you to make a move on me, or I'm trying to get you to say something, and it's kind of like, and it's like, okay, I just need you to fish, move, fish, do something, fish, and you're like, well, I'm just a fish, bruv, I don't know what you're saying, I can't breathe. So I might be in America's Most Wanted of the 8 of Swords, and it's like, well, I'm in the circumstance and I live on my own. So you got, well, look, if you live on your own, then why are we living apart? So you kind of got, look, I'm trying to tell you, fish, trying to give you this weird signal, right? So you're like, okay, well, I've kind of got, and it's like a fish, bruv. If you look at fish, they've got a memory of a goldfish. So it's like, hold on a minute, I've forgot. And you're like, what did you forget? Did you forget that I told you something? And you're like, no. It's like, well, don't you get that? And you're like, no, bruv, I'm a goldfish, bruv. It's like I've got a memory span of like, I don't know what you're saying. You're like, well, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you're supposed to know you're a fish, right? And you're like, yeah, listen, bruv, we might be extraterrestrials and we might know everything, but we are still fish. So you've kind of got like, this still fish just sitting there on the bank, like on the river bank, or I don't know what's beginning with river, but R, but like right, I'm just sitting here on the like waiting to be taken, and it's like, well, I'm just going to sit here, bruv, as a fish on the bank, like, so you might be dealing with towels from the river bank, which would be Paul Weller, right? But like, hello, and you're like, well, I'm just a fish, just sitting here waiting. You're like, well, listen, fish, you might be just sitting on the bank waiting, but what are you doing there waiting? Well, I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. So, well, I'm just waiting for you to come into my life. So it's like, well, if you're waiting and I'm waiting, then what are we doing? Wasting time. So, well, I ain't got time to waste. Let's get it on, because we don't want to waste your guts, right? So it's like, I need you to spill your guts to me, and at least let me know that I'm a fish on the bank just sitting here like a slippery when wet, making someone wet or wild and thinking, well, man, you're making me like slippery. You're like, well, sure, it's because I'm a fish, right? So you kind of got like Daniel or Danny, and like, well, man, you're making me seasick now. It's like, oh, come here, bruv, let me warm you up. So you've got lovely jubbly. So look at the jubblies. So it's like, I'll warm you up. It's like, look, I'll save you. Don't worry, I'm a fish. I have a landing net. I have a safety net. I'll save you. You can come. So it's a bit Jim Bowen and whatnot here. It's like, look, come on, come over. Come over. Look, I've got myself a school of fish. I've got myself a net. I've got myself a safety net. I've got myself a landing net. I've got myself a job. I've got myself a home. I got myself a crying, walking, sleeping, walking, living down. It's like, well, if I've got all of this and you've got not that, then why are you there? You're like, well, actually, bruv, I don't really know. Why am I there? Because I keep picking up like this doll. It's like, well, why are you there then? You're like, well, computer says no. And you're like, no, bruv, the computer don't say no. You might be a glitched out matrix computer, but you have your own head, right? You're like, yeah. So it's like, well, why can't you make up your mind then? She's kind of like, hello, 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 come. It's like, come. You got a magician energy that's kind of like, man, this person's alluring. You've kind of got this like, I'm trying to give you a signal. It's like, yeah, I know, but like, and it's kind of like a dream boat kind of energy of like, well, I'm dreaming of going to see someone, and I'm dreaming about it, but I haven't physically. Man, you're dealing with a metaphysical Two of Cups. You gotta be. You've gotta be. Because I'm picking up a lot of like I have a safety net and I have a landing net for you to make a safe flight. There you go, private flight. How you getting on? Thank you for your constant Snapchat money that you keep sending now and again. I'm not pressurizing anybody, but if you want to leave a donation in the Snapchat, it's open. But private flight, thank you very much for constant, you know, things. Thank you. But anyway, like, well, if you need a flight, well, then it's kind of like this energy of like, well, I've got somewhere for you to safe land. Like, it's kind of like, look, it's not foggy. I'm not trying to do smoke and mirrors. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass. I'm saying to you, like, through these red signal flags of like, they're not red flags. It's actually me saying to you that you can land, right? And you're like, yeah, but I know, but you're waving red flags. So does that mean that it's a red flag? Is it safe to approach? Is it safe to come over? Is it all right? Is the coronavirus still out there? Or like, is it that's stopping me from making this decision? And it's kind of like these red flags of like, no, I'm telling you, it's kind of like a traffic warden that's like, stop, right, come on. Yeah, come, bruv. Yeah, no, come, bruv. Yeah, come, over it. Right, now, stop. Right, stop. Stop. Past. Like, no, no, no. I want this one. Come on, this way, this lane, that's it. Come through here. So unless you're traffic wardens or something, or like there's red flags and like you're dealing with like, no, stop, look, listen, can't do it, sorry, I'm going. Right? That's what you should be doing. It's like, no, I'm sorry, look, stop. No. Yes, go. You've kind of got this no, stop, go, yes, go. Right? Does that make any sense? No. So, okay. Stop with that nonsense. Listen, Steve's telling you. Stop with the nonsense, Libra. Stop with the nonsense and stop with the show and stop with the game. Right? On your way, like, get moving, do something. Right, because I'll keep picking up, well, hold on a minute, I'm just trying to make a show of it. And it's like, listen, you might be showing me and telling me all sorts of stuff, but is it real? Like, is it going to be real? Right. So you've kind of got this, I mean, what are they relating to? Okay, so for a lot of you, you're compromised by really wanting to go and find a new body part, but also a new body, which means I want a full outfit or I want a new body, right? Or a new body, which will also represent I want a new person as well. And the body could have Scorpio in their chart somewhere. Something rising, Venus or Jupiter. They're complicated. Trust me, I have a rising. Whew, complicated. But no. It's kind of like, look, you know, I need a body. I need somewhere safe to land, right? I need somebody that's going to be there if I come to visit you. If I come to stay, are you a body that's going to be reliable, that I can rely on if I come over? Like, what are you going to do, right? So you've kind of got this, before I make this decision, I need to know that it is safe for me to go and safe for me to land, right? And I need to know that because I'm going to be vulnerable when I move, or if I find another job, or I find another place or city or town, or even a body part, or even a new person, and it's everything, Capricorn. You're kind of like that. There's questions that you need to ask because it's coming from a Libra or you. I don't know. But it's like, look, I'm going to have to tell this person at some point what my plans are. So you've kind of got this teetering energy of like, nah, right? Because you've got sexual energy, because that's really just because of Venus and, well, you know, planets that are all now moved and shift and shaped. It's kind of like shapes. Why do I keep seeing like a kaleidoscope shape or something, or something like that? A shape, making shapes. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box making shapes. So, don't know what on earth is that relating to. I mean, you've got some very good, vibrant, fresh energy, Capricorn. A lot of you are. I think you've just kind of got these decisions to make of something that needs to be said first. It's kind of like I need to say it first to get an answer, right? Because it feels like that you really want to, but you've not said anything. And another person is kind of like, well, I've kind of got an idea. You're like, well, if you've got an idea and you haven't said it and I haven't said it, then you're kind of going through this one-man ego bit, really. Which is like, yeah, but the man's supposed to ask the woman. No, but the woman's supposed to ask the man. It's like, well, if none of you say anything, then who's going to know? As I'm saying, you're looking at a secret of Libra energy of like, well, if you don't know and I don't know, then who the fuck does know? So, nobody at the moment. That's what I'm saying, nobody knows. Unless you're looking for a nose job. I mean, what are these like? Well, nobody knows because I have no nose. So, I don't know. Who knows, right? But like, well, who dares wins? Or Darren. But like, well, who dares wins? It's like, well, I don't knows. Unless someone's using that, oh, okay, mum's the word, shh, secret. But also, nobody knows that it's going up my nose. Because you've got the shame, we know your name. And it's like, yeah, well, we might know your name, but, you know, snow is going up your nose. So, someone is snorting the oil of cocaine, maybe, okay? Or like, well, if it ain't going anywhere else, then it might as well go in a hole or up it. So, whichever holes these are going in, I've got no idea, but there are holes. There are holes, or many of them. Man, it's like I've got a hole for days. I mean, it's like, well, if you got a hole, then, you know, any hole's a goal, if you like. I don't mind which one it is, but I'll be scoring. So you're like, woo! And if scoring is drugs, well, so it be, let it be, Paul McCartney. Right? So, Paul or McCartney, or McGinn or something. But like, well, if that's a goal and that's a hole, then I don't mind, because either way I'm going to be scoring. So some of you are having cocaine snorted off the back of a camel's hump or something. I don't know what that's for. Leave that alone. Right. You've kind of got this, like, what on earth is that for? Like, someone snorting coke off the back of someone's asshole or something? Or, like, in a van? Like, snorting coke in the back of a van? Because that's a van. It's got holes in it, like a door. So it's like Jim or Morrison or Jam. But, well, if they're in the van doing that, then, you know, they're in the van doing it. Just leave them to it. Somebody's in the van snorting cocaine. Oh dear, Capricorn. Or somebody that drives a van. Or has a... Who doesn't have a van or drive a van? Or Van Helsing, it could be the Germans again. But like, I don't know why I keep hearing about a van. Vanity affair, Cancer. They're definitely having a vanity affair. Someone's having an affair here. Move away from the fairground attraction, guys. You know, there is nothing to see here. There is no show, right? So, you know, move away from the vanity affair bits. Someone's looking for vain parts. Like, I'm looking to be vain. Or I'm looking, well, see again, bruv. Snap, snap. Looking for the main vein, bruv. It's right here. Oh, someone's got, like, look, this is the main vein, but this one, I don't do drugs, and this is my main vein. So you're like, bruv, that's purple, innit? That's purple rain vein. It's like, man, y'all got a purple vein in you. So, yeah, Purple Haze. There's that one. There's Jimi Hendrix or Jam or Jim. Then you've got Purple Rain, which is yo. So you've kind of got this. Look, that's my purple vein. So you just sitting there shooting up, and I'm gonna look for the purple vein. Right? Y'all know what I'm saying. So you're looking like, man, you've got veins run all the way down that, and you're like, yeah, that's my snake. So you could be like Snake Plissken or something, or Kirk Russell, or Kurt Cobain, or Kurt Cobain. Oh dear, what on earth is that? Well, Kurt Cobain was full of drugs and everything. Shot himself. Man, what is that? Shot himself in the foot. Why did I hear that one? Shot myself in the foot. Really? Did some idiot shoot themselves in the foot? You shot yourself in the foot. Or you shot your load, whichever way it was, is someone shot themselves in the foot. Don't know. Don't know what that represents in life, Capricorn. Sorry. Anyway, just to wrap it up, a lot of you are interested in a fish. Or any other star sign. Virgos, here, Temperance, Libra. Okay, yourselves. Definite big fish energies though. And you've kind of got this like towers of the riverbank of Leo. Right? Tail. So you got like, they're just chasing the tail. They're like running round and round and round. You're like, bruv, that is an out of control Cancerian. A Cancerian that has Leo in their chart. You're like, bruv, y'all just like running in circles, chasing your own tail. You go off and do that. Stop telling me lies and stop telling me tales. I want to like chase a snake, right? So it's like, look, you sit there chasing tales, or telling tales and telling lies and telling it, and I'm gonna like go off to find myself a snake Plissken, which is something bigger, a bigger fish for a lot of you, right? It don't have to be a Pisces. It can just be something that's better and bigger in your life. Capricorn is what I'm hearing. But like, you know, if you're gonna lie, if you're gonna do whatever, then you go off and do that, and I'll go off and do my thing, which is where I want to be, which is bigger and better. You know, it's just the Milky Way. Don't worry, it's just Saturn and everything else that moves around makes you feel as if you want things bigger. So it's like, look, I'd rather have things bigger now. Everything is moved out of my way. It's like now all the planets shifted and moved. I feel like I want things bigger and better and more of it. So you're now free, single, available, or the person is, right, to get more, to give you a leg up. That might be the false leg or the Jake or the jeg peg or whatever, but a leg up, which means that I've got a safety net and somewhere to land, whether I know that there is someone that is worthy of my time, of Wayne's World. We're not worthy. It's like, yeah, but this person is worthy. So they're worthy of my time. They're worthy. They give a shit. They care. And because they do, this person's going to help provide me of a safe landing net. Right? So you've kind of got this cautious energy, but really trying to know that there is a safe landing and that there is a safe place for you to go and stay, and trying to make a backup plan of like, if I make this, is there a way for me to have a backup plan? You know, which is like a house, a hotel, or a school, or a job, or anything. You know, if you're going to visit, then hotel or places like that. Or is it all right for me to stay, or where can I stay? All those kind of energies, right? Backup plans. It's always a good, whichever way you do it, it's always a good energy, right, to have a backup strategy. And I think a lot of you are contemplating that now, and you're kind of like starting to enforce these energies through February, if I'm honest, Capricorn. Because I feel a lot of you have broke away from the past. You've had enough. You've broke promises. I'm also picking up the Scorpio energy of thread being snapped, right? And it's like, it's snapped. They snapped. They're gone fucking mental. You snapped. I snapped. You shouted. I shouted. I'm off, right? So the contract is done. It's over. There is no more past. Now you're free now through February to start making these plans that you've had for so long, to start putting them more into fruition, of going towards a vibrant energy that you really want now, because you are free from your well, you're never free from that, but you're free from your past one. There is no more lessons to be learnt there, Capricorn, they're saying. There's nothing else left for you where you are. If you're very bored, shit, there's nothing here, move. You know, move. Or the contract with the person at least. There's nothing here for me anymore. I've got to move on. I've got to get going. You know, that's spirit saying to you, well done. Congratulations. If you want your reward, go towards and get it. So you kind of like that. I need to, running 7 from the past towards the future to get my golden reward, to get my golden Charlie's ticket, right? To get my chocolate factory or something. So you've kind of got this, that if you want your reward, Charlie, then you need to go to see Grandpa, or well, you need to go to the chocolate factory for a lot of you. I don't know what the factory is. Factory? Football factory. That's what I'm hearing. Strange messages. But again, you know, in order to get your prize, you need to go and get it. You know, you need to go and get it. You need to get what you want. You need to let people know. Okay, and then when they know, then you get a response, and then when you get a response and you both get one that you like, you make a plan in order to do it, right? Because I think a lot of you are caught in between this rock and a hard place of physical, metaphysical time loops, right? It's what it feels like, Capricorn. Because your planet is now moved, I would say. I've got no idea, I just feel them, right? But I would say that there's a lot of planets that are now moving that is saying to you, you know, it's time to go, it's time to leave, it's time to get out. And it's time to go towards a new place, a new venture in your life, and start something that is fresh, and a new beginning in life altogether for a lot of you. Really is, you know. And through this release, then you're going to have a chance in order to repair and build your life up. Okay, that's what it's saying. In order to do that, you need new, fresh energies that are there as support to help you do that, which is normally a Two of Cups. Peace, man. Right? Two of Cups is what gives you that vibrant, fresh. Take my breath away, ba-ba. Right? So, bang. It gives you that, and it gives you that, man, I kind of got this plan now. I know where I'm going. It's pulling me from all of this shit in my life. It's now pulling me towards the Two of Cups. Okay? Konnichiwa. Daniel-san. But there you go. So there are your channel messages, Capricorn. I'm sorry if you just met this channel and you think I'm eccentric or weird. You might do that. A lot of people do. But again, watch some of the other readings, because these ones really is a bit of a laugh and it's a bit of a joke. But really what a lot of your main messages are is a lot of movement, a lot of fresh beginnings, a lot of new starts, a lot of things now where it is kind of start-go. Kind of like I'm just waiting for the green light, and as soon as that is, bam, I'm straight in like mustard. So you've kind of got this idea at the beginning, and it kind of grows throughout the month. They're saying this feeling grows of something approaching each other. It's kind of like a Two of Cups. It's kind of like this energy is coming to a conclusion of a new thing, and it's pulling you, and it's making you think. It's all right. It's making you think about what you want and not what you don't, and it's making you think that, and then through February, this connection or this idea starts to get stronger. Okay, it starts to get stronger. It's just planets moving, really. But it's all in time, right? But something like that. So, there are your messages, Capricorn. I haven't got you a tarot reading because I did it already. Okay, but if you are watching this and you do want to watch one, it's over on Patron. But it was cast as the soul contracts. What's going on with you, what's going on with your partner, and then what to do and what not to do. Okay, but I already done yours. So I'm going to leave that because that's what I would do now, but I've already done it. Okay, and to get through them all, I've got to go through all the signs. So I thought, well, I'll just give you your channel messages for February. If you just found it and you are interested, majority of the actual tarot readings will come out very soon. But if you want any that are not anywhere else, you need to join the full access bundle on Patreon. That's where you'll find bi-weekly readings, extended readings, your yearly reading, a bonus reading, and readings and readings and readings and readings. Right? It's a bit like fucking Red Dwarf or like Groundhog Day. You know what you want. Right? But anyway, it's all over there. It can all be found below if you want a personal reading, anything like that. Sorry, I'm kind of like just getting bored. You know, you don't want anything, it's all below, right? If you like Angel Radio, like the beginning track and stuff like that, I also produce music, and you can watch that on this channel, it's free, or you can go to the other channel that's called Angel Radio itself, and you can listen to it there for free. And if you really like it, and you really want to buy it, it's only £3, bruv, and you can join and download the whole lot, all of them, all in one go, one bundle and package of fun and excitement, right? But if you want that, you can, and you can buy it on Patreon. Okay, but thanks very much, Capricorn. That's your channel messages. Nanu 7 signing out.